Most men send the same boring good morning text every day, and guess what? It does nothing to spark attraction. If you want to stand out, you need to send texts that make her think about you all day. High-value men don't just text for attention, they text with purpose. The right message can create curiosity, deepen connection, and even make her chase you. In this video, I'll share 7 powerful good morning texts that no woman can ignore. Each one is designed to make you more attractive, more mysterious, and more unforgettable. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Creating curiosity and mystery. Most men send the same boring morning text like, "Good morning, beautiful," or "Hope you have a great day." While these messages are nice, they don't create any real excitement. She sees them, smiles for a second, and moves on. There's nothing that makes her stop and think about you. And if every guy is sending her the same kind of message, why should she feel anything special when she reads yours? If you don't stand out, she won't feel the need to reply. Oscar Wilde once said, "The very essence of romance is uncertainty." When something is too predictable, it becomes less exciting. But when there's a little mystery, people get curious, and curiosity keeps them engaged. Women are naturally drawn to things that make them think, things that are not completely obvious right away. So instead of sending a basic good morning text, add a little mystery. You could say something like, "I just had an interesting thought about you, but I'll tell you later." Or maybe, "I had the strangest dream last night. You were in it." Messages like these make her wonder. She'll want to know more, which makes her more likely to reply. A high-value man doesn't give away everything at once. He keeps her guessing, and that keeps her interested. Lesson 2. Using thoughtful questions to deepen connection. Most men keep their morning texts shallow. They say things like, "Good morning," or "Hope you slept well," but they never go beyond the surface. Over time, these texts become routine and lose their meaning. When there's no depth, conversations feel empty, and she won't feel a strong connection with you. If she doesn't feel connected, she won't be excited to talk to you. And when that happens, she might start ignoring your texts. Carl Jung once said, "The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed." A real connection isn't built on small talk. It happens when two people open up and share something real. If your texts can make her think, feel, or reflect, she will see you as someone special, someone she enjoys talking to. Instead of just saying good morning, ask a question that makes her engage. You can say, "If you could wake up anywhere in the world today, where would it be?" Or, "What's something small but good that happened to you yesterday?" These kinds of questions make her pause and think. They also show that you care about more than just how she looks. You're interested in her thoughts, dreams, and experiences. A high-value man doesn't just text for the sake of texting. He creates conversations that bring real connection. Lesson 3. The power of nostalgia and sincere compliments. Most men don't realize that emotions shape attraction more than words do. They send generic compliments like, "You look beautiful today," or "Hope you have a great day." These messages are nice, but they don't create a deep emotional impact. If your words don't make her feel something special, they won't stand out. Over time, she might start seeing your texts as just another message in her inbox, easily ignored. Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." When you bring up a special memory or give a sincere compliment, you tap into her emotions, and emotions create connection. Instead of just saying, "Good morning," try something like, "I just remembered that funny moment we had last week, and it made me smile. Hope your morning starts with a smile too." Or, "I admire how passionate you are about something she loves. It's rare to see someone so dedicated." Nostalgia reminds her of good times with you, and sincere compliments make her feel valued, not just for her looks, but for who she truly is. A high-value man knows that the right words can make her day and make her think about him all day. Lesson 4. Using humor to stand out. We all know how easy it is to get caught up in serious conversations, especially in relationships. But here's the thing, if you're always serious, your texts can start to feel heavy or predictable. You might even begin to take life a little too seriously. And that's where many men go wrong. They forget the power of humor in creating attraction. Mark Twain once said, "Humor is mankind's greatest blessing." When you can make her laugh, you show that you don't take life too seriously. You also show that you're comfortable in your own skin and have the confidence to be playful. A good sense of humor is incredibly attractive. It lightens the mood and it makes your interactions more enjoyable. Instead of sending the typical, "Good morning, hope you're doing well," try something like, "Good morning, I just saw a dog in a sweater and I thought of you, but I promise, no comparison to how cute you are." Or, "I bet you're already having a better morning than I am. I spilled coffee on myself while getting ready." The key is to keep it light, playful, and fun. Humor helps break the ice and shows you're someone who can enjoy life, not just take everything seriously. And that's what makes you stand out as a high-value man. Your turn. Lesson 5. Encouraging and empowering messages. Sometimes a simple text can mean a lot more than just a casual, "Good morning." If you don't take the time to uplift and empower her, your text might start feeling shallow. When you only focus on small talk or surface-level conversations, you miss the opportunity to truly connect and make her feel supported. As Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This shows that the way you think and the way you communicate has a huge impact on how others feel. A message that encourages and empowers can make her feel like she's capable of achieving anything, and that's a powerful way to build a connection. Try sending her something like, "Good morning. I know you've got a busy day ahead, but I just wanted to remind you that you've got everything it takes to crush it today." Or, "Wishing you a day full of success. I believe in you and everything you're working towards." These types of messages not only show that you care about her well-being, but also give her the confidence to take on the day. By sending empowering texts, you're not just a high-value man, you're also someone who lifts others up, and that's incredibly attractive. Lesson 6. Maintaining mystery and avoiding predictability. One of the biggest mistakes many men make when sending good morning texts is being too predictable. If you always send the same kind of message, like a simple "Good morning, hope you have a great day" every single time, it can quickly become boring. She might start to feel like she knows exactly what you're going to say, and that can take the spark out of your connection. As Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." This quote highlights the power of uncertainty and the importance of leaving some things to the imagination. When you create a little mystery in your messages, You keep her curious and excited to hear from you. Predictability, on the other hand, makes things feel stale. Try something different and a little unexpected with your good morning text. Instead of the usual greeting, send something like, "Good morning. I was just thinking about something we talked about the other day, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it when we catch up." This text sparks curiosity without giving too much away. It leaves her wondering what you're thinking and makes her look forward to the next conversation. By maintaining a sense of mystery, you're giving her a reason to stay engaged and intrigued. Just remember, it's about finding a balance. Don't leave her completely in the dark, but don't give away everything either. Keeping her guessing a little is a great way to build anticipation and keep the connection exciting. Lesson 7. Balancing emotional control and attraction. When it comes to good morning texts, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of wanting her to like you or respond quickly. But if you act too eager or emotional, it can actually backfire. If you come off as too intense or desperate, she might start feeling overwhelmed or even turned off. The key is to balance your emotional energy, showing interest without becoming too much. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This quote reminds us that emotional control starts from within. If you're calm and centered in yourself, it shows in your interactions. When you send a text that's thoughtful and measured, it reflects confidence and emotional control, which are incredibly attractive qualities. To balance emotional control and attraction, send a message that's warm but not overly intense. For example, instead of saying something like, "I miss you so much, can't stop thinking about you," try something more subtle like, "Good morning. I hope today brings you something amazing. Can't wait to hear how it goes." This message shows that you're thinking of her, but it doesn't come across as overly needy. It's confident and relaxed, which makes you more attractive in the long run. The goal is to maintain your emotional composure while also expressing interest in her. This balance creates a healthy dynamic where she feels appreciated without feeling like she has to manage your emotions. Final takeaway: becoming a high-value man. At the end of the day, the key to attraction isn't just about sending the perfect good morning text. It's about showing up as a high-value man who understands the balance between confidence, mystery, humor, and emotional intelligence. These texts are not just greetings. They're a powerful tool to set the tone for a deeper, more meaningful relationship. When you take the time to send a thoughtful message, it shows that you care, but also that you respect yourself enough to not chase after validation. Being a high-value man means knowing your worth and using your communication to reflect that. You don't need to beg for attention, and you don't need to give everything away up front. Instead, you allow space for curiosity, emotional connection, and mutual respect. So next time you're thinking about sending a good morning message, remember that it's not about the words you say, it's about the man you are when you say them. Be confident, be mindful, and most importantly, be authentic. This will set you apart, and no woman will be able to ignore the value you bring. Now we are about the video. Now it is time to change your life. Write down a comment and say that you want to change your life. No matter how difficult it is to change, I will read each of your comment. Features one of the best comments in our channel. Now, if you want a daily dose of unfiltered motivation, subscribe to our channel.